And we're bringing in now our sports director, Nick Carboni. This is just shocking news for so many folks, and it happened so quickly, too.
Vanessa, it was just after 10:20 this morning that Kyle Busch's Twitter account released a statement that was not from Kyle himself, but from his family, announcing that he had a severe illness and was hospitalized and would not race at all this weekend. So I guess you're talking about 7 hours later, the announcement from the Busch family, Richard Childress Racing, and NASCAR that Kyle Busch has passed away at the age of 41 years old. The cause is still unconfirmed, but we do know he was a little bit sick at Watkins Glen a few weeks ago and requested a doctor as he came out of that race. There's still not enough information to connect all of the dots, but the tragedy in it all is that the sports and NASCAR world has lost one of its greatest characters, and Samantha Busch has lost her husband, and Brexton and Lennox Busch have lost their father at an unbearably young age.
So many different layers to this. We also want to bring in our Nathaniel Puente, who works with our digital team and also our assignment desk here at WCNC Charlotte. Nathaniel, we know that you're a big racing fan, and this is something that, you were telling me just a few moments ago, you were just shocked. You had no idea that this could even be a possibility today when you woke up. And what are you reflecting on right now?
Yeah, it's still hasn't really set in. It's just complete shock. This is a guy who I've known almost my entire life, not personally, but just watching him out there on the track, and then moving to Charlotte and being able to cover NASCAR in person. He's a larger than life figure, and to know that he's gone from this world, it's such a shock, and this is really going to ripple. The ripple effect of this is not really set in yet. He impacted so many people's lives, not even in just the racing industry, but he's a name like when you're thinking of the marquee names of NASCAR, marquee names of racing, marquee names of sports. Kyle Busch is a name that is a worldwide known name, so it's just an absolute shock to know that he's gone.
Yeah. What was it about Busch that really spoke to you? The personality, was it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like
his aggressiveness on the track is what he was known for. I can tell you, being a kid in 2008 when he wrecks Dale Earnhardt Jr. at Richmond, that was a moment in my household that we all got up and screamed about, because my dad was a huge Dale Jr. fan. But Kyle Busch became this figure from probably around that time, around 2008. Even back into early in his career when he first started in 2005, but from 2008 onward, once he was with Joe Gibbs Racing in that 18 Toyota car, he was the guy. He was the villain, right, of NASCAR. He would bow whenever he would win a race, and everybody would boo. And he went from being this guy who is kind of hated but also loved, because he kind of had that Dale Earnhardt Sr. Vibe to him, where he's a guy that people really like and but also really hate, to at this point in his career in 2026 he had kind of done a 180 where people really respected him and were rooting for him, and it was just crazy to see his career kind of take that transgression, from the beginning to end, from this villain character to this really respected figure. And it's just such a travesty to know that he's no longer with us.
Yeah, really just the news taking so many folks by surprise and shock. And I've been getting so many comments on social media tonight, on every single platform, folks just talking about how heartbreaking this is in so many different layers and so many different ways that this is heartbreaking. I definitely want to pick your brain some more as we go on throughout the evening.